extra biblical.
It's just to confirm.
Right, it's just a confirmation. When Sonetta asked Yeshaya to prove a certain point, what did Yeshaya do? Yeah, I could prove it in the Bible. They said, but look, I'm going to give you the proof out of this archaeological book right here. You know, which the main proof is right here. This is the book.
Yeah, it's a book based upon faith.
Exactly.
We could show you all the proof, but if the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, didn't seal you with that gift of faith, it doesn't matter what we show you. You still ain't going to believe.
That's right.
Because this thing of ours is based upon faith.
Gone. And then even like these so-called black unconscious dudes, you know, they talk about why isn't, if Israel really existed, why is it that there's no mention of them anywhere else outside of the Bible? And there's all kind of frescoes. There's all different type of steles, all different type of inscriptions that have Israel on it.
They just don't want to look for it. They want to look in the books that they want to look at. This is a picture in this book here, Byzantine, the art of the Byzantine world, right? See, like I said, the guy looked like that's supposed to be Christ, the Messiah, and don't he look like Barry White to you? And there's many we got many books, all right? But the main book is the scriptures, man. Now, if Yeshaya was so deep in the scriptures, he would have agreed on what we said about the rape thing.
That's right. That's right.
See, you got emotional, man.
Yeah.
And you still getting emotional. You like a show. You like a game. This book right here, even Yeshaya don't have this book. And I call this my dagger. And no, you can't get this book. You got to be a senator to get this book. Icons and Saints of the Eastern Orthodox Church. Now, this book right here, this is like you got the icon, right? The Russian icon. This book has 100 times more pictures, and all the pictures that's in the Russian icon is in this here book. Okay?
Yeah, that's right.
And I got more books I can show you. All right? We can show you all kind of books.
Yeah, we got a book called Secrets of the Federal Reserve, written by Eustace Mullins. Now, the guy we work for, our so-called boss, not even he can get the book. Because he told us, what was that, yesterday? He told us he was trying to get the book. He couldn't get it. And we got that book, man, Secrets of the Federal Reserve.
Yeah, and a lot of those icon books.
And we got the book from Yale University Library.
Yeah.
Where you had to go up that secret chamber upstairs. Okay, so we've been to different libraries and we lectured at different universities and all that, man. Them kids in them university are stupid as hell, man.
Oh yeah, hell.
It's a big waste of time.
Oh yeah. Also, we used to live in the law library. We used to get in the books like Am Jurisprudence, look up a citation. All of Esau's citations would look it up in the Am Jurisprudence and the Black's Law Dictionary, which would define certain words.
Yeah, Shepard citation.
Yep.
USC, United States Code Annotated, United States Code Services or Service. We used to go into all them books, man.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, and then, but the thing about it, you go into all those books, you learn the law, you learn the right thing, but these devils do whatever they want to do.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, the judgment that you receive is of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's what's going to stand at the end. That's why this is written. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse. Matter of fact, I started at 10.
Before you read that, now that scripture right there. Now Yeshaya said he reads a lot of books. He doesn't just look at the pictures. He reads them books, and he said that's why my eyes went bad. Well, what are your eyes? Flesh, right? So this is the curse that you got for reading all them books and not getting no understanding, ever learning but never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Okay?
That's right. I mean, I read this. I'll go straight to the point. Ecclesiastes 12:12. And further by these, my son, be admonished.
Talking about a man.
Right. Be corrected. Yep, the man, that's right. Of making many books, there is no end. That's why you got all them different books out there about who the Most High is, the icon books, the books on different types of history, Egypt and all that other stuff, right? It says, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. No, in other words,
That's why Yeshaya's eyes went bad. Because
right.
your eyes are flesh. So your eyes went bad because you were doing all that studying, man. And you still haven't come to the knowledge of the truth. That's why you took them years off, man. Okay? Hey, if you was really I'd never stop teaching. Well, you should have been teaching your daughter, man. Now it's out. You shouldn't Ricard said, Apostle Ricard said, what was it, 2 weeks ago? He said you should have never came back. So now your whole family is being put out there, man. And I remember your daggone daughter, man, when she was a little girl, and that's definitely her. She's in the white boys, and and she looked like she's a lesbian, man. She's all hugged up with other women,
Kissing on them
and stuff. Okay, so what kind of teaching was you teaching your daughter, man?
That's right.
Huh?
Yeah, truth be told, he had no control over his daughter. And then
The bottom line is this. I can understand that because we're under the curses.
right.
You get a daughter that's a hoe. Hey, she's a hoe. So what? You in hell.
Right.
Okay? You in hell. But guess what? Since you claim to be the great teacher, it doesn't look too good with your daughter being the way she was.
Yep.
And you used to talk about King Marshall, about his daughter being a hoe. Well, guess what? Your daughter's a bigger hoe. That's right. All right?
and that's the Lord's judgment on you. You know?
The Lord is just getting warmed up on you, Yeshaya. You and Johanna, like I said, Yeshaya, you were nobody, man. All that stuff that you brought out a couple of weeks back, that's 1992 shit repackaged, man. That's all old shit, man. Here you got Sarnetta all mesmerized because Sarnetta don't know nothing, man.
Right, that's right. So this is back in Ecclesiastes 12. I started 8. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. All is vanity. And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yea, he gave good heed and sought out and set in order many proverbs, so you can be taught. The preacher sought to find out acceptable words, and that which was written was upright, even words of truth, right? Which is contained where? In the scriptures. Not who is the governor of Campania during the Iraq, whatever the hell you. Which is straight up bullshit. Who cares? I mean, if you know it, good. But what does that do to edify the church? What does that do to edify the body of Yahweh Shai?
How does that lead to salvation?
Right, and how does that lead to salvation? Ultimately, because that's the reason why we are here teaching. Why are we out here teaching? Because we're teaching the people that are part of the elect how to be saved, how to be delivered. That's the main crux of this truth. Now, if you know the history of Egypt, if you know the history of the Roman Empire and the Greeks, that's beautiful.
If it confirms the validity of the Bible. Like if you go to the New Testament and you read about Tiberius Caesar or Claudius Caesar, which they're mentioned in the Bible, all right? Tiberius is mentioned in there, and I believe Claudius is mentioned in there.
Yeah.
Then you got Pontius Pilate. Then you got the Herodians. All right, you come across the word the Herodian dynasty. Mm-hmm. Then you might want to go into a little history to get a deeper understanding of it, which you don't got to go and spend your money and buy a book. You can go to Google, man.